Okay, Shalom, Mr. Eddie. Back with another live. Yo, man, I ain't been live for so long. It's been such a long time since I've been live, guys. It's been I feel like it's been over a month since my last live stream. I tried to go live the other day. Probably like a week ago, maybe. Tried to go live, and it just was not wanting to cooperate. It was something going on my internet, I think, that day to where I couldn't go live. But I'm live now. So I'm excited for this. I know a lot of you guys enjoy the live streams. A lot of you guys like really look forward to the lives. Kind of like for some people say like it's like the highlight of their day, the highlight of their week. So I like to do the live streams, man, to keep you guys posted up and stuff like that. Okay, now my last live was 2 weeks ago. My last live was 2 weeks ago. Okay, it's not that long ago. Maurice said, "What up? What up, Maurice?" Nell said, "Why don't we move to Africa?" We'll talk about that. Okay, Aphrodisiac said, "Happy to be here. Happy for you to be here as well, Aphrodisiac. Appreciate you." Tony in Africa said, "Hey, young brother, what up? What up, Tony? Tony, man, be in all the comment section of everybody who's like a YouTuber in Africa. How's Africa, bro? I plan on coming to Africa soon. Okay, yeah, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. Everybody, smash that like button, guys. Smash that like button, guys. Get up to 10 likes on this live, 10 likes on this live stream. Liking the video helps YouTube to know you're enjoying the content, and then YouTube like shares it out to more people, so we can have the best and most interactive conversation possible on this here live stream, right? So while we're waiting for everybody to smash a like and for people to come in, the notifications to be sent out, I'll give you guys an update because I haven't gone live for a little while. I've been posting like videos, like recycling videos and things like that. Just give you guys an update, all right? So you guys know I'm here in Egypt. I recently got my motorcycle license here. So I've been, really having fun. I went out for a ride today. Went and got some food and different things of that nature. That was really fun. Learning on the back roads and then taking it to the streets is two different things. Everybody smash the like button, guys. Smash that like button, all right? Let's get up to 15 likes, guys. 15 likes. Liking the video just lets YouTube know you're enjoying the content, and then they share it out to more people so we can have the most interactive conversation as possible on this here live stream, all right? So yeah, driving a motorcycle on the back roads versus driving on the street has been totally different. But it's been a lot of fun, taking it to the streets because you got people that's driving crazy and you got I got to swerve here, got to cut in between this, shoot the gap this. It's really intense. The driving here is wild, and you cannot be passive on the streets here in Egypt. And so that's been fun, driving and different things like that. The first day I was like, whoa, like I need to recover. I need to recover really quick. But after kind of going on the road for a couple more times, it's gotten better. It's gotten a lot better. And my sister's out here as well, who she has a moped, so she's been swerving and driving as well, and different things like that. Like it's crazy, guys. It's crazy. We got Shay Vlogs in the building. Shout out to Shay Vlogs. I got several Africans I work with. They say they got farms back there, and they're considering coming back to farm. Okay, got you. Nell, where do you work? Where do you work and where do you live? Shout out to everybody on this live stream, guys. Today we're going to be saying don't move to Africa. You guys may be wondering why am I telling you guys not to move to Africa and things like that. This is a very particular video, a very interesting video that people need to hear, people need to talk about. I'm probably going to be one of the few people talking about this. Why? Is mainly because I am from the streets. Okay, so a lot of people who make these videos are a little bit older. A lot of people who move to Africa are a little bit older, and a lot of times they're a little bit more established in life. However, somebody like me, I'm only 22, right? So I lived in LA. In a particular city I lived in LA was Westmont, which is a homicide capital of LA. So it's more homicides per capita than Compton, more than Inglewood, more than Watts, all these different areas that you hear about. So I lived in the trenches, the worst part of LA is where I lived in from ages 3 to ages 19. So I really only been out of that environment for the last, 22, 21, 22, so 3 years. I've only been out of that environment for the past 3 years. And so as a result of that, I'm not as far removed as most people who make videos on YouTube about moving to Africa. And so I'm still very tapped in to the mentality that a lot of people who watch these videos have, and so as a result of that, I can speak on topics from a perspective and a point of view that a lot of people can't speak on because they're so far removed from it. Everybody smash the like button, guys. Oh, at Walmart. A lot of Africans working at Wally. Shalom, King. Your video is very informative. Thank you. I appreciate that, G-Man7757. We're waiting on why. We're definitely going to talk about that aphrodisiac. Oh, Columbus, Ohio. Really? Smash the like button. Yeah, everybody smash the like button, guys. Okay, we got 15 likes, so we're going to go ahead and jump into it and talk about that in just a second. Blessings to you and your sister. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. All praise to the Most High. We got somebody named Antoinette hitting the super chat. Let me go ahead and read the clappers for Antoinette. Antoinette, I appreciate you. I appreciate you for that super chat. Looks like that says CA, so I'm assuming that's Canadian dollars. Canadian dollars, I think. But yeah, these right here, guys, are the clappers. Whenever somebody hits the super chat, whenever somebody hits the PayPal, whenever somebody hits the PayPal, Cash App, any of those things, I ring these right here. These are the clappers. All right. So we'll also, if you want to hit the super chat, just like Antoinette did, or even get a super sticker, that's that money sign icon you see on the chat. It should be lighting up if you guys want to do that, and I'll ring the clappers for you. We also have the Cash App, which I'm gonna go ahead and drop into the chat. Boom, I'm gonna drop that into the chat, and I'm also dropping the PayPal too, if you guys want to hit that as well. Give me just 1 second. All right, PayPal's in there as well. Hit any of those 3 methods, and I'll ring the clappers for you. As a show of appreciation for your support of the No Eliminated channel. But other than that, man, let's go ahead and get into this topic. All right, everybody, go ahead and smash a like, and we're gonna go ahead and talk about why you should not move to Africa. All right. All right, let's jump into this. Let me get my notes. My notes are always on my phone. If you guys are wondering like what I'll be doing, I have notes on here. Okay, so right around now, man, a lot of people are filing, you know, they on TurboTax, they are on Intuit, they are going to their local office, going to their friend, they so-and-so, trying to get their tax refunds, okay? So a lot of people right now are going to be getting tax refunds from, you know, the money that the government had loaned them or, you know, whatever. And they're going to have a little, how do you call it? A little padding in their account. And they may be thinking, yo, when these taxes come, I'm going to use that money. I'm going to get a plane ticket. I'm moving to Africa, right? That might be a lot of people's mindset. I mean, there may be a lot of people's mentality, you know, is that they're going to let this 3,000, this 4,000, this 5,000, this 10, whatever's going to come in from tax refunds, they're going to let that come in, and they're going to use that money to make that voyage to the continent, okay? And I know people are going to do that because, like I said, I am not far removed from the street. So I know when tax time comes, everybody go out and get their new car. Everybody got new drip. Everybody got this, they got that. And those items don't really last too long before they get repossessed or before, you know, they get, you know, before they get old or before something happens to them. And that money, they'll be up for, you know, a little month, little bit of time, and then they're right back down. You know what I mean? They may get a new apartment with it, and then, you know, they right back on the streets because they couldn't pay the rent, eviction, and such on. You know, so this is the mentality of a lot of people that I grew up around and grew up with. And so I already know that there's a lot of people who watch my videos, a lot of people who watch my channel who are gonna have that same mentality. Yo, I'm gonna get this refund check, and I'm gonna hit the streets. You know, I'm gonna hit the airways. I'm gonna fly out to Africa, to Tanzania, to Egypt, to Gambia, to Ghana, to wherever it is. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And so what I'm saying is, don't move to Africa. Not that you shouldn't move to Africa, period. But please do not move to Africa with your tax refunds or with your money that you're going to get from the government. It's not a smart choice. You know what I mean? It's not a smart choice because it's going to be the same thing. You got, like, people get that card with their refund and it gets repossessed. The same thing's going to happen to you. You're going to come to Africa with that little tax refund, and then you're going to get repossessed. As in, you're not going to be able to afford your place. You're not going to be able to afford food. You're not going to be able to afford the Ubers, the rides. You're not going to be able to afford the lifestyle that is over here. You're not going to be able to afford it once that money starts to run low, because you came over here. It's like when somebody says, I can teach you how to fish, or I can give you a fish. The government is going to give you a fish, right? And then once you eat that fish, once you consume that fish, you know what I mean? All you have left is the bones, right? The memorial of that fish. Then the question is, how are you going to maintain yourself there? How are you going to eat after that fish runs out? So, you know, be mindful of that, guys. Be very mindful of that. Everybody come in and smash that like button, all right? Let's get up to where we at? 19? Let's get up to 25 likes on this, guys. 25 likes on this live stream. I'm talking about a topic that's very important. I really want to save people the embarrassment. I want to save people the shame. I want to save people the hassle that's gonna come upon them if they decide that they're gonna just move to Africa with this tax refund. You know, you're gonna be coming here with the tax refund. The next thing you know, you're gonna be making the GoFundMe pages. I need a flight back home. I need to go raise the GoFundMe page. You know, you're going to be having to ask strangers. You know, if you're a woman, you know, Coming over here, maybe it's less of an embarrassment, but sometimes people come over here, grown men, sometimes with families and such on and such forth, and it gets to the point where they can't afford it. They online having to ask you, yo, can you send me this for this? Can you do this for this? And that's not something that you really want to. That's not something you really want to have happen to you. Me, I'm 22. I don't have a wife or kids, stuff like that. But still, I would be embarrassed to do a GoFundMe to get back. So I can imagine the shame that comes along with that when you a leader of a household and such on and such forth. So I really want to save you guys. I don't want you guys coming over here with your tax refunds. Hold on. Yeah, you have that some type of income coming in. That's fact. People need to get your course. That will give you a start. Definitely. Somebody said, "Oh, Bill, Eddie, just want to say hi, but I can't say nice." Let me say, nice. I'm out the door. Okay, got you. Shout out to Bill Coleman for the super chat. All right, shout out to my guy Bill. Bill, man, is an OG subscriber to the channel. Like when I first was getting monetized, Bill was in the channel. So that must have been over a year ago. That Bill, became a subscriber to the channel, and he still stops by from time to time. You know what I mean? And drops a kind word in the comments. Hits me with a super chat, such on and such forth. So everybody throw an emoji in the chat for my guy Bill, and throw an emoji in the chat for Antoinette as well. Throw an emoji in the chat for both of them. I stopped there for anybody. I can't stay. I'll watch it live when I get back. Love y'all. Shout out to Sade Moray for being in here. Big ups to Bill. Big ups to Bill. Aphrodisiac says lack of preparation. Definitely. Hey guys, I want to get up to 25 likes. 25 likes. We need two more of you guys to smash the like button on this live stream so that we can get up to 25 likes. All right. I appreciate you guys. Again, be in remembrance. Shout out to Nail for dropping in that dabbing emoji for my guy Bill and for Antoinette. Appreciate all of that. If you guys want the clappers to ring for you as well, it's very simple to do that. All right, you can hit the Cashapp, which I just dropped into the chat. You can hit the PayPal, which I just dropped into the chat, or you can hit the super chat, which is that money sign icon somewhere near the chat. All right, now let's get back into this topic. Listen, you guys are filing your income tax, right? You've been working your job, so on and such forth. You about to get a little 5 racks coming in. You about to get a little 3 racks coming in, a little 2 racks coming in. Such on and such forth. You got 2 9 and later. I appreciate that, Bill. You get a little 5 racks coming in, a little 3 racks coming in. I don't know. I didn't get income tax last year. I had to pay the government last year. I got to pay the government again this year. So I don't know what people get back in income taxes anymore. But what I do know is this. People get that money and they just live their life of their dreams. They get the car they wanted, they get the rims they wanted, they get the jewelry they wanted, and they do it all most of the time on credit or in a sketchy maneuver, in a sketchy manner. And, companies and corporations prey upon Black people constantly and consistently. That's why they have the payday loan centers in particular areas. That's why they have church chicken in particular areas. They prey upon the mindsets of our people day in and day out. And so they know when this tax season comes, they're going to deplete our how do you call it? Our refund. They're going to take us back to broke. So they're going to have all these specials at the car dealership. They're going to have these specials at the jewelry man. They're going to have these specials at the spots where they want us to come in and blow money. They're going to incentivize us to come, and they're going to take our money. Prices of things raised actually during tax time, just because they know that money is coming into people's pockets and they want to spend it. And so, hey family, we just hit the like and hit the cash out. Much love. We're going live at 5 p.m. Hey, big ups to what do you call it? TNT with Mike and Jazz. Big ups to TNT with Mike and Jazz. Let me ring the clappers for TNT with Mike and Jazz first. Shout out to TNT with Mike and Jazz, aka Jasmine, Jazzy J, in this live stream, for hitting the Cash App, and also just for being really, really big supporters of the channel. Everybody drop an emoji in the chat for TNT with Mike and Jazz and Jasmine, Jazzy J. Shout out also to Mike for it being his birthday today, and shout out once again to my guy Bill Coleman. What the heck, Eddie? One for the road. LOL. If you're on the road now, Bill, I don't know if you've seen, but we did get a motorcycle, and I've been driving out on the road. So we've been driving a motorcycle, so we're actually all on the road. But shout out to Bill Coleman. Let me go ahead and ring these clappers for him. Shout out to Bill for the super chat. Appreciate you, Bill. And shout out to Jasmine, Jazzy J for the Cash App. Everybody drop an emoji in the chat for everybody drop an emoji in the chat for Bill. Everybody drop an emoji in the chat for TT Mike and Jazz. Let me drop some in as well. And because my guy Bill is also a channel member, I'm gonna drop in some exclusive channel member emojis. Boom, there we go. So yeah, so you guys getting your how do I call them? Your tax refunds. Man, you guys getting your tax refunds, so you lit, you're excited, you motivated. All right, I'm about to move to Africa with this, but I advise you not to, because again, that's the government is going to give you a fish, but once that fish actually runs out, once you consume that fish, once you consume that 3,000, 2,000, 4,000, 5,000, whatever it is. Like I said, I don't know what people get from refunds anymore, but whatever it is that you're going to get, once that runs out, a lot of times you're going to be in a position where you're not going to be able to afford your housing anymore. You're not going to be able to afford your food. You're not going to be able to afford, the Ubers that you're going to have to pay. The cost of living is going to add up because you're not having any income coming in anymore. And a lot of people come over here with the intention of, I had this little bit of money, but I'm gonna find out how to make money on the continent. Africa's rich. I'm gonna start a little business. But things oftentimes don't work out like that. Things are not oftentimes that smooth. You might run into more red tape than you expected. Everybody smash a like, guys. Everybody smash that like. Come on, you already know how this channel works. We gotta get up to 40 likes on this live. 40 likes on this live. So 37, 8, 9, 10. 3 more likes, guys. 3 more likes. But yeah, so you're gonna run out of money eventually. And so, I don't want you to go ahead and make a play like that. Think back. Like I said, you guys know where you guys are from. Think back to when every time somebody got their tax refund, every time somebody got their little stimulus check, how quickly people blew it. They bought this, they bought that, they bought these things, and they bought these commodities. Bye, everyone. Have a wonderful day and stay safe. Appreciate that, Bill. Facts, bro. Change go quick. Yeah. And so, what happens is, you've seen people get these little commodities, and these commodities, be taken from them, be stripped from them, and they left with nothing at the end of the day. And that's a very sad, way to go. And I don't want that to happen to you guys, right? I want to save you guys the embarrassment. So what should you do? Right? You're getting some money coming in. You want to move to Africa. I want you guys to move to Africa as well, because America is no place for our people. America is not built to serve and to uplift our people. It's built to make us into servants, right? But not to serve us. And so we understand that that's the case. We understand that that's the mentality. Bill said, bye. All right, peace, Bill. Have a good day. Enjoy that California weather. I heard it's supposed to rain or something crazy like that in Cali or in LA. But what should you do? You want to move to Africa? I want you to move to Africa as well. I want you guys to be here. I want you guys to take in the type of lifestyle that you get to live here. I was talking to some Egyptians today and telling them, like, they were like, so like, how is America like? Like, why did you decide kind of to move over to Africa and things like that? When are you going back and things of that nature? I was telling them, like, I'm not going back. I don't go back. I just stay here. I just go from country to country, or I just stay in the country if I like it, because America is not a safe place. You know what I mean? It's not a place as to where it's fun and it's not enjoyable for life. And there's like we saw in the news, we see in our social medias that what they do to black people over there and different things like that. So these are Egyptian people who've never been to the States, but already know the viciousness and the mentality that we have to encounter over there. And they were saying, like, it doesn't even make any sense. What happens to our people that are over there. And so it's wild. It's wild that people can witness and can see these type of things even from so far away. And so yeah, I want you guys to experience Africa. I want you guys to enjoy that piece of life that I get to experience. I want you guys to be able to bro, I think Africa good. You just in I think I want you guys to enjoy the piece of life that I get to experience over here in Africa, but I want you guys to do it and be able to sustain it. I don't want you guys to have to be here for like 2 months and then have to go back, or be here for like 30 days and have to go back because you ran out of money. That's one of the worst things. It's like having something and then losing it is worse than not having it at all. I kind of feel like sometimes. So you guys got to make smart choices. You guys need to make smart choices. You know what I mean? So one model that I live by, like I said, I don't get tax refunds. I had to pay Uncle Sam. But one thing that I live by is invest until you're broke. Okay. So if you're going to go broke with your tax refund, okay, you're going to go broke. You can go buy a car and get it repoed and have nothing to show for it at the end of those few months. Or, you can go buy some jewelry on credit and get it, had an older jeweler do all this stuff. after these few months, you can go out and try to get an apartment, and then go ahead and get evicted after these few months. You're going to go broke one way or another. Everybody smashed a like, guys. Everybody smashed a like 40. We're at 43. Let's get up to 45, guys. 45 likes. What up, Big King Kingston? Hey, shout out to you for following me on TikTok. I appreciate that. We now have a TikTok on our channel as well. I'm gonna start putting in the description of all my videos. But you're gonna go broke anyway. So what you need to do is, okay, why go broke buying a car that's gonna provide you no value? If you want to move to Africa, right? Why even buy a car that's gonna provide you no value in Africa? You're gonna have to sell it anyway. Instead of doing that, take the money you would have spent on a down payment on a car. Take the money you would have spent on a down payment on an apartment. Take the money you would have spent on these Louis Vuittons and these Gucci's and all these such on and such forths that you were going to spend on these foolish items and invest it. Put your money, go broke by investing it, all right? Buy books with that money. Go buy courses with that money. Go buy, what do you call it? Assets that are going to go buy stocks with that money. I'm not the biggest fan of crypto because I don't understand how it works. I'm not going to tell you to buy crypto with it, but buy, stocks. Go buy gold. Go buy silver. Go buy things that are going to, eventually appreciate. Go broke investing. All right, that's rule number one in my personal opinion. People always laugh at me because I'll be like, I'm gonna buy a course for that. I'm gonna buy a course for this. I'm gonna buy a course for that. Because I would rather pay somebody who already done what I want to do to take that shortcut to save me that time than to try to figure it out myself and think I'm gonna save some money because I can make more money in the time that I save by just investing in a course. So I just started TikTok. So I'm trying to buy this little TikTok course. I'm trying to wait for it to get a good little sale over on Udemy. You know what I mean? Udemy, I've been getting courses for like $10, $9. Somebody had a motorcycle in the building. I'll be getting courses for like $9, $10 on Udemy. But now they're trying to make it pay like $20. I'm like, no, I ain't paying no $20 for the course. But I'm trying to get a good sale on that. And then I'm going to buy that course on TikTok and then learn how to use that game and then be able to make money. I'm going to make more than $18 even if I spend $18 on TikTok once I understand the game and once I understand the blueprint of how it works. But that's my first mentality. Invest until you're broke. You're going to spend the money anyway. Spend it on something that's going to have a positive return on you, okay? 50 likes. I appreciate that, guys. 55 likes. 55 likes. I know we can do it. If your phone is horizontal, turn it vertically and smash a like. If you're watching me on your computer, minimize the window and smash a like. If you're watching me on the TV, smash a like on the TV or put your phone on and smash it. Some of you guys say, Eddie, I hate when you say smash a like. You are telling me to smash a like too much. I'm sorry, but this is my business. It's almost like imagine I told you I'm tired of you clocking in and clocking out. Stop clocking in and clocking out. That would be retarded of me to do. So I have to tell you guys to smash a like. It's literally free to do. All right. Let me see. Buy a gold watch and you can resell it for 30% more in 2 to 3 years. Yeah, watches are investments as well. I want to get into watch investing as well this year. I want to get into the Rolex game. I'm looking at the Hulk. I'm looking at the Kermit. I'm looking at the Hulk, the Kermit, and the Starbucks. Those are the 3 watches that I like from Rolex. I think they look kind of clean. I can wear them and still flip them, at the end of the day. So, I like the idea of investing in watches as well. Juan's World says smash, and subscribe. I appreciate that, Juan. Yvette said, you are handsome. Hey, I am single, so let me know what's up. Sunny Gwen said, liked it. Appreciate that, Sunny. I appreciate that. Now, let me also read just comment. Y'all need to take Eddie's course so you know how to get that bread. It's about consistent income. It is about consistent income. Shout out to the course as well, man. We've been selling it like crazy. We've been selling it like crazy. And I'm going to be raising the price of the course, but I think I'm going to leave it at $99 for now. Just leave it at $99 and let everybody get into it. Because I don't want to be somebody who's trying to raise the price of the course right now when the tax season is coming up. So I'll be spending more money now. So I'm trying to let people get their tax income and then get it for $99. Maybe they've been waiting for it. Then I want to raise it up on them like that and do them dirty how the white man would do them. So I'm like, let it be 99 for now, but be mindful of that, guys. I would suggest investing in the course as well. PayPal's in the chat right now. So let me see what else is on my notes so we can talk about that. Okay. So invest until you're broke. Okay, you're going to go broke anyway. You're going to buy this car. You're going to buy these clothes, and you're gonna be like, wow, I wasted all my money. I'm back to square one. Invest in books. Invest in courses, invest in mentors, invest in stocks, invest in gold, invest in silver, invest even in buying foreign currencies. You know what I mean? Certain currencies are stronger than the US dollar. And you may say, okay, I think this currency is going to go up. This currency is going to go up. Certain things like that. Invest in electric items like a scooter or a professional camera, rent it online or on a website every day. for free, make your money back. Yeah, that's another investment. Start a business with the money that you're going to be receiving. There's a lot of things you can do, but you got to find an investment. You got to find a flip. Go out to DD's discounts, go out to Ross, go out to on garage sales, buy these items, and then repost them on eBay, repost them on OfferUp, repost them on Craigslist. Just make flips. Flip your money. Don't just don't waste it. Flip it. All right. So yeah, big shout out to Jay Dante for dropping that in. Don't move to Africa. What do you mean don't move to Africa? Eddie, you're in Africa. You've been living in Africa for the last year. You're talking about you love it. You're saying everybody should visit. What do you mean don't move to Africa? Don't move to Africa with your tax refund. Okay, that's what we're talking about. Don't move to Africa with your tax refund because you will go broke. And in fact, you're going to go broke sooner than you expected. Why? Because people in their head always think of tax refunds as free money. And free money always gets spent so much easier than what is earned money or what is hardly earned money. Okay, so you got to understand first and foremost, why don't I get taxes back? Why do I have to pay the government? Well, when I work a job, right, what would happen is the government would actually take money from my paycheck, and at the end of the year, they'll give me a percentage of it back. When you are an employee, or when you are self-employed, you earn money, okay, and then when you earn that money, you then have to pay taxes on that money because there's no boss and there's no government pulling the money out from your paycheck. So the government is really just giving you your money back. It's not actually giving you free money. So you already work for this money, you already earn this money, but in people's mind, it's free money. So you got to be mindful of that. So you're going to spend that money quicker because you think that it's not yours, but in reality, it's really yours and you already work for it. It's earned income, but you don't think of it as such. All right. So people always ask me, I see comments every day, especially when I don't go live for a minute. Let me sip on this water. Okay, so thank you guys for 63 likes. I appreciate that, guys. I appreciate that. All right. Shout out to George. George, what up? But I don't go live for a minute. People start asking me in the comments, can I move out there with 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000? How much do I need to do this? How much do I need to do that? I answer this question a million times, but it's never enough. People always want to think they're special snowflakes and that somehow my answer will change for them. So when it comes to this moving Africa stuff, how much you need to save and how much you need to do all this, you need to understand how much income you need based off a variety of factors. Number one is your family size. Who is moving out here? Is it just you? Is it you and your wife? Is it you, your wife, and your 3 kids? Is it you, your parents, and your your parents, your other siblings, and your kids? How many people are moving out here with you, right? That's going to be a determining factor. Family size, okay? Clearly, the bigger the family, the more expensive it's going to be. The smaller the family, the cheaper it's going to be. But again, in a bigger family, you probably have more people that can earn income or that do earn income, so it's easier. Smaller family, it might just be, one person who earns income and other people are dependent upon that one person who earns the income. Everybody smash like. I appreciate that, guys. I'm going to have TNT, Mike and Jazz, or Jasmine and Jazzy J drop in the PayPal and drop in the Cash App. If you want to support the No Limit Eddie channel, you guys enjoy what I talk. You guys like how I talk. The things that I speak about. Feel free to hit the PayPal. Feel free to hit the Super Chat. Feel free to hit the Cash App. Any of those methods. What part of Africa are you in? Yo, I'm in Egypt. People can actually take that tax money and visit Africa to see potential investments, but first they must visit and observe the country they are visiting. Yep. We got Dom Gina. What up, Dom? What up, Dom? So yeah, PayPal is in there. Cash App is in there. I appreciate anybody who's a PayPal or Cash App or Super Chat, and I have the clappers to ring for you guys when you do any of those. So family side, that's the first thing that determines, how you're going to be able to manage yourself or the income that you're going to need on a monthly basis. All right. That's the first thing. You're going to need to think about dietary requirements. Okay. If you are somebody who is like me, I'm a very skinny person, right? I maybe weigh 140, 150, so I don't eat food in mass amounts or in mass excess. Okay. So as a result of that, I might be able to spend $10, $20 a day on food. If you're somebody who eats a lot of food, you may be spending $30, $40 a day on food. Or you might be somebody who cooks a lot. Or you might be somebody who can't eat meat, or you can't eat vegetables, or you can't eat this, or you can't eat that. And so you have all these dietary requirements that's going to potentially cost more money for you because of the foods you can and cannot eat, or your particular dietary requirements. All right. So that's something to think. That's something to keep in mind as well, and the amount of food that you're going to need every day to feed yourself. And that goes back to family size. If it's just me single, okay, I know I might spend $10, $20 a day on food. If I had me, wife, 3 kids, like I said, okay, $20 times what's that? 20 times 4, which is about $80 a day on food. Okay, so over the course of every 10 days, we spend $800 over the course of a month. That's 8, 16, 24. That's $2,400 a month just on food. It all depends on you and your lifestyle. So I can never tell you, how much money you're gonna need for this, how much money you're gonna need for that. But family size, keep that in mind. Dietary requirements. What do you eat? What do you not eat? Then you gotta think about lifestyle. What kind of house do you want to live in? Okay. What type of internet access do you need? I'm a YouTuber, so I need internet. Okay. I'm somebody who all my income comes from online. So if I don't have internet, I don't have money. So I have to have really strong internet. Gotta be in a place where I can be accessible to film content. Gotta be in a place where I'm accessible to meet new people, right? That's always important. That's always important for me. So lifestyle requirements. I can't live out in the boondocks in the middle of nowhere where I can pay $10 a month for rent, but I don't have no internet. I don't have no cell phone service. I can't do that, right? So these are some things you got to keep in mind, guys. You really got to keep yourself in mind when you think about moving out of the country and things like that. So listen, do not move to Africa. What do you mean don't move to Africa? Do not move to Africa with your tax refund, okay? Let me just repeat what we got going on, all right? You're going to tax refunds are not the best way to move out because you're going to lose that money quickly. It's like when people buy a car with a tax refund, they end up getting repossessed, okay? You need to make smart choices. When you do get this tax refund, if you really do want to move to Africa, you need to make investments. Go broke. Invest until you're broke. Invest until you have no more money left from your tax refund. You're going to spend all of it anyway. Spend it all in a way and in a place that prevents you from wasting it on silly little things, stupid little things. PayPal not working. Let me drop it. Let me drop it in. Let me see. Invest until you're broke. Okay. Invest in stocks. Invest in courses. Invest in mentors. Invest in gold. Invest in silver. Invest in watches. Invest in things that are going to appreciate over time. Okay. Start a business up with this money. Okay. This will be your last. If you decide to move to Africa, okay, this will be your last tax refund. Keep that in mind because you're not going to be working a U.S.-based job anymore. So this will be your last tax refund. So you can no longer think, okay, I'm gonna go broke and I'm gonna get it back next year. No, this is gonna be your last one, guys. My sister is gonna get her last one this year. After this, she was employed. She was self-employed she's gonna be self-employed for the rest of 2021. So when she files for it in 2022 for 2021, there's not going to be any employment for her to file and get taxes back on. This is her last refund. A lot of people that's out here, this is their last refund. You got to keep that in mind, guys. So you are moving yourself from a lot of comforts, a lot of security that you're used to. I'm a little disappointed as well. We have 66 likes. We've been out there for a little while, so I think we can get another 4 of you guys to smash a like and get up to 70 likes. We get another 4 you guys smash like, get up to 70 likes. I would appreciate it. But this is going to be your last tax refund, so you need to use it wisely. Invest it until you're broke. Invest in things that's going to bring you more money back. All right. But that's what I have to say. That's what I want to talk to you guys about in today's video. We're retiring and starting a business there. Okay, bet, George. That's what I want to talk to you guys about. Like I said, I'm so tied into the streets. I've only been gone from the homicide capital of LA for the last 3 years. So my mindset still is there in a lot of places. My mentality still is there. So I know a lot of you guys are probably going to make a plan to do such a thing as that. And I wanted to go ahead and say, like, yo, that's not the move. That's not the move. Because I don't want you to come here and be embarrassed. You setting up GoFundMe pages. You over here, having to ask strangers online to, support, to help buy a plane ticket out and, things like that. It can happen to anybody. Let's not get it mistaken. It can happen to anybody. But I don't want it to continue to happen. Because a lot of people from all over the world really watch our content, really watch our channels, and really watch how we move and how we operate. And we don't need people to be saying like, "Damn, black people just can't survive nothing. They don't know how to make no money. They just know how to ask for money or get handouts." And there's really a stigma that we all, use Section 8, we all use EBT, we all use WIC, and all kind of stuff like that. And so when we come to these other countries, and all we can do is ask for GoFundMe's, and all we can do is rely on other people and things like that. What it kind of comes down to is like maybe they're right, or not maybe they're right. Like it kind of proves the stereotype right in a sense of we don't know how to really get it out of the mud and such on and such forth. And so that's why with somebody like me, I'm 22 doing it. And I'm trying to make sure that I set a good example for people. I'm trying to make sure that I'm teaching people how I do it, and not trying to be stingy with information. A lot of people will be like, well, nobody taught me anything, so I'm not going to teach them anything. But I feel like that kind of is redundant, and it makes us to not progress as fast or as far. not fast. It makes sense to not progress as fast or as far, because if everybody has to restart, then we never can just pass the baton to one another and just excel and excel and excel, because you're always making the next generation restart again. A lot of people who are on here probably never had anything passed down to them by their parents to them. Their parents may have passed them debt. Their parents may have passed away with no life insurance, and now you gotta find a way to go out in the streets and go get money for their funeral, go on the streets and beg on the corners and such forth, just to be able to pay for their funerals and such on and such forth. So, these are the type of things that we're up against as a community, and I think it's very important for somebody like me who kind of can see both sides of it, can see the side of coming from the trenches and being out of the trenches, that when you are going to make this decision, hey, we need to get up. Oh, we got 70 likes. Appreciate that, guys. 75 likes, guys. 75 likes. George says we're retiring and starting a business there. Okay, George, need to change the title instead of misleading people to click on. George, shut up and add a profile photo. Come on my live stream telling me what I should title it, what I should not title it. This ain't no safe space. Don't tell me what I should do on here. Anyway, what a lot of people be on these lives, thinking that they can just talk any type of way and such on and such forth. If you don't want to click on it, then get out of the live, George. And by the fact that your name is George Jones, I don't even know if you're a black person, so it's wild. But a lot of people really think wild. But so what I was trying to say was we need to make sure that we are setting a positive example, for people that are coming before us, the people that are coming after us, and so we need to get money, and we need to teach other people to get money, and we need to look to actually be self-sufficient and self-sustaining while we're here on the continent. All right. So much love to everybody, man. Much love to everybody on this live stream, man. Everybody go ahead and smash the like, man. Let's get up to 80 likes. A lot of people laughing at it. Yeah, it's wild. Edomites, 100% down, 100% down. And we got Tamara in Tanzania up in this building. We got Todd. Todd said peace. So shalom, Todd. What up? Shout out to the streets, man. Shout out to the streets. And hopefully some people take this advice, and hopefully I can save a couple of people from, making that pitfall, making that mistake of coming out here with tax refunds and such on. Come out here with tax refunds, save them, but that shouldn't be like how you really making that play. The moment I got to Africa, actually, I ended up paying my tax bill in my Airbnb in Tanzania. I was so stressed about it. I never had to do that before, but that's what we had to do that last year. And I haven't filed taxes yet. I'm going to be doing that soon. But I had a bank account that I closed down, and they haven't given me. I just been to log into that to get all my bank statements from that bank account so that I can file it correctly. So I got to call them on Monday to get my bank statements, and then I can file my return and stuff. But if anybody has any questions, man, drop them in the chat. I'm here for you guys. If you have anything you want to talk about. The best way to move to Africa is to be sent to work there by your employer. Yeah, 100%. A lot of people do want to move to Africa, with their jobs. But if we're being ultra specific and ultra honest, most people don't have jobs in which they have locations in Africa, And so that would really that is not that's not very realistic, for most people, to be able to make a place such as that. For me, I was doing security, so I'm not going to really I'm not going to really have a security company that's going to say, I'll move you to Africa, Eddie. It's not really going to work like that. 150 Dream Team and all that stuff is not going, if you're being ultra practical, it ain't going to work. And shout out to everybody for getting me to 80 likes, guys. I need one more like to be at 80. Right now it says 79 on my end. There we go. We're at 80 likes. Appreciate that, guys. But yeah, I don't think it's going to work for most people like that. What is the best business opportunity for tourists / expats? In what country, Todd? In what country? Do you do your own taxes or use an accountant or tax preparer? I just use like TurboTax. I use TurboTax. Yeah, that's how I file. PayPal, Cashapp is in the chat right now. You also have the super chat button, which is that money sign icon in the chat. Click on that, buy a super chat or buy a super sticker, all right? And I'll ring these clappers for you to show appreciation for you, supporting the Lemon Eddie channel. Tanzania, okay. So I would say in Tanzania, some really good businesses that I would say could work for you. I would say Airbnb. I think Airbnb is a good thing because so many people are going to Tanzania. because people are moving to Tanzania, if you can like go to Zanzibar and then rent out a property and then they basically sublease that property onto like Airbnb, that would be a good idea. Negotiate a lease for like a year, 2 years, 3 years, and say, okay, I'm gonna pay you this amount every month, and maybe even pay them a year up front, something like that. Get a place that's already furnished, and then relist that property onto Airbnb. I think that's big business over there. I think that's really big business. I would say another business that you can probably do over there, that might work successfully. I think you gotta cater to the tourists. So maybe like even a tour company that over there might be a good idea. A lot of African Americans are going over there, and maybe if you started a business where they say, okay, flying to Dar es Salaam, we're gonna take you to these little sites here, and then we're gonna take a bus down and take you over to Kilimanjaro. You're gonna see Kilimanjaro. Then we're gonna take you to the capital city, Dodoma. We'll give people like history lessons and things like that. That might be a cool thing to do as well. So I would say Airbnb business and maybe a tour business as well. Take people on safaris and do all that stuff might be a cool idea. But if anything, I would do would be the Airbnbs. TNT American Jazz was down there. They interviewed a lot of people who did businesses down there. they did somebody who had like a shea butter. Somebody had a little restaurant. We had a restaurant. A lot of people do consultations. What you can do. There's a lot of things you can do down there, but I would say Airbnbs more than likely is what I would do. Any questions, man? Ask them, guys. Everybody smash a like. Everybody continue to smash a like, man. Let's go ahead and get up to 90 likes on this live. 90 likes on this live. I've been really enjoying my time here, man. It's been cold, but it's starting to warm up a little bit more. It did rain yesterday, actually. It did rain yesterday a little bit here in Egypt. But we were sliding, man. Went over to get some food today. Lola Michelle has been an addict to MC Donald's. She's been eating McDonald's on an hourly basis, I'm talking about. On an hourly basis, basically. So we slid down there, got us some McDonald's, and I went to this other spot and tried to get some fatir today, and they talking about they sold out, so on and such forth. He was just capping against me, but he was capping against me today. But I wasn't able to get no fatir. But there's another spot that sells fatir all day long, and I need to go ahead and try that spot. I need to take my family up there. How you call them? So on typical on YouTube. They need to take them up there. I don't know if they ever have fatir, but fatir slaps, man. I love some fatir. What up? Good catching you live, Ghetto Flower. Thank you for being live with me. I appreciate that. I appreciate you for tapping in, such on and such forth. Big King Kingston laughing. Yeah, hey, I'm talking about an hourly basis. She eating at McDonald's. Why the diaspora not choosing Liberia as an African country of choice to move to? Black people move everywhere. They move everywhere, but it's a couple of popular sites that are very popular because of YouTubers, and maybe there's not that many YouTubers in Liberia. That could be it. It could be the cost of living in Liberia, and it just could be the opportunities in Liberia. It could be a multiple reasons why. But for me, Liberia wasn't really on my list on the fact that it wasn't a country that offered what I wanted it to offer. It didn't offer what I wanted it to offer, and so I never went to Liberia. But big ups to it, and big ups to Nigeria as well. I know a lot of people want to go to Nigeria. I love the culture in Nigeria. I love the modernness in Nigeria as well. Shout out to Lagos. It looks like an amazing city, amazing place to visit, even to live as well. But just everybody has different reasons for going to different places. Shout out to Ghana. Like people going to Ghana and things like that, Senegal and Gambia. But it just depends where everybody wants to go. But there's African Americans all over the place. Does Egypt have a rainy season like TZ? No, it's not like TZ. It just rains occasionally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times maybe. I guess over the course of their winter. And it's not very hard rains or anything like that. But it was cold outside. My bike was barely wanting to start. The other day. Liberia is the first African country I visited. I was there for 7 months, but I don't know anyone there that I can get together. Right. But they want to go back to invest. That's what I'm saying. The fact that it's not that many diaspora there kind of makes it more difficult. So I know for me, when I was going to Tanzania, there was a lot of diaspora that I can connect with. Egypt, a lot of diaspora that I connect with. So I wanted to be around people that was like-minded and such on and such forth, and that was very beneficial to me coming to Egypt and going to Tanzania. So Grand Risings, No Limit, Eddie. And African Family. Why Egypt? I got a whole video talking about why Egypt, but it goes back to basically biblical principles, biblical prophecies, and things of that nature. But it's a whole video. Look on my channel. Why a 22-year-old African American moved to Egypt. Very good video. What did it say? Smash a like. For a person that from the places that you have been thus far, if a person wanted to tour them all for about 2 weeks time, how would you go about it? I don't understand that question. It's kind of difficult to understand that question. Try to say it again in a way that I can maybe understand it. Because you're saying, like, if I wanted to visit Egypt and Tanzania in 2 weeks, how would I go about it? Or what do you mean by that? I was there helping a treatment center during Ebola. Oh, wow. Do you know about Peace Corps volunteer? It's for. So me, I'm too generalized, man. I'm too I'm too rebellious, I guess you can say, to be in a Peace Corps or anything like that, military, anything like that. So I couldn't go for that. That's kind of why I'm an entrepreneur now, because I don't like people telling me what to do. I don't like people telling me that I could do this or do that. I don't want to be contractually bound to any agency, any company, anything like that. So, I never really wanted to do Peace Corps type of lifestyle, but big ups to people who go to the Army and people who do all that type of stuff, I know my dad did that, and he said after his time there, he said, I'm never working for somebody else again. And that's what he did. He never worked for nobody else again. So I don't think that's in my DNA to really let people tell me what to do and really have to be down to that. I don't know about all that. So I didn't do no Peace Corps, nothing crazy. But you can go for all that, Peace Corps and National Guard. You can do all that type of stuff, if that's something that fits you. I'm ex-army. Oh yes. That's what I'm saying. You can't go back to that type of lifestyle. That's for squares and all that. Hey, smash the like button, guys. Smash the like button. Let's get up to 90 likes. Get up to 90 likes on this live. 4 more of you guys to smash like. 4 more of you guys to smash like. I told you guys. Most of you guys wanted to come on. Why do you mean don't move to Africa, man? We talked about that in the beginning of the live stream. So reverse back and watch it in the beginning. All right. If I wanted to visit interesting cities in each of the countries, spending about 2 weeks in each city. Oh, 2 weeks in each city. Okay, where would you suggest starting? I suggest that you start in Tanzania and Dar es Salaam. In Dar es Salaam, you need to slide. You need to go to all the watch my old videos, go to all those restaurants that I went to. Thank you guys for smashing like. I think you guys for smashing like. If you guys are on your phone, it's horizontal, turn it vertically and smash the like button. If you're on your computer, minimize the window and smash the like button. If you're on the TV, you can smash like on the TV, but I need 4 more of you guys to smash like and help me to get to 90 likes. Liking the video just lets YouTube know you're enjoying the content and it share out to more people. So appreciate you guys. Okay, I will check that video out. What's your next destination? I would love you to navigate West Africa and show how you would fare. Okay, I think you will excel. Okay, got you, D. My dad is talking about coming out here again in the summer, and he wants to visit some more places. I'm kind of enjoying my time here. I don't really want to travel, but maybe I can see if they want to go to a West African country. Maybe we can go to Nigeria. Maybe we can go to some place like that and have a ball out there. But I don't know. Hit 20K. Yeah. Big ups to that, man. Go Black. Yeah, that Go Black collab really helped, man, to push me over to that 20K mark. So big ups to that, man. We're over 20,000 now. So for sure. Yeah, Todd, I would say start off in Dar es Salaam, man, and explore that city first. You can from Dar es Salaam, you can easily take a ferry over to Zanzibar. You can explore Zanzibar as well. Dar es Salaam is close to, I think they got Bagamoyo not too far from there. You can go see like the slave part where they would take slaves and things like that. Like there's a lot of stuff you can see in that little area. So I'll start off with Dar es Salaam. Everybody, right now we're just doing a Q&A. Ask your questions, guys. The things that you guys want to hear me talk about. Feel free to ask them. Moved to Africa last year when I was 21 years old. I went to Tanzania for a few months. I'm in Egypt for a few months. I came here with the intentions of just enjoying the content, and I've been able to do that thus far. But maybe you guys have some questions. Maybe you guys want to know a couple of things. Eddie, how do you make money? Everybody wants to know that. What country do you prefer, Egypt or Tanzania, or things like that. Whatever question you guys have, feel free to ask them. Yeah, if you guys are veterans and you guys got that retirement money, that money that comes in every month, man, that's a good income for you guys. How's Oreo and the cat? Man, Oreo and the cat are doing well. I put a rug out. There's a rug now in my living room, and Oreo just absolutely loves this rug. It just makes him so excited. He wants to play all day and jump and fight the cat and do all kind of bad stuff. The cat just loves coming and sitting here like in a little turkey formation on a rug. So these animals have been loving the rug recently. They've been doing good. They've been eating well, surviving themselves. Oreo been doing a little bad stuff every once in a while. Oreo took a crap in Shan's room one of these days. Just being bad. So we had to beat him for that. What's the best food you've had out that way? What's your favorite restaurant? So, okay, so first and foremost, the best food that I've had out here in Egypt, okay, has been this bread. It's called fatir. It is so fire. It's like a you want to see the cat? You want to see the animals? I'll let them out in a minute. I might let Shannon let them out, and I'll show you guys the animals. But it's this bread called fatir. It's like pie crust without the pie. It's just layered. It's just layered, thin layer, a little bit of crispy, a little bit of soft, really, really buttery. And it's just like a sweet bread. It's like a sweet bread, and you eat it for breakfast. And it's just so good. I just open mine up and I put butter in there, and I just eat it like that. But sometimes you can also get ones filled with cheese. When I was in Turkey, I had one filled with cheese, and it was so good. But fatir is my favorite food by far here in Egypt. I enjoy it. So I tried to get some today, and a dude said it was sold out. It wasn't sold out. He just didn't know what I was saying. He didn't understand what I was trying to speak to him, so I couldn't get it. But yeah, fatir is my favorite food here so far. And what was the other part of the question? My favorite restaurant? Let me see. I don't have a favorite restaurant right now. I have restaurants that I eat at a lot. There's a little one by one, but there is this one spot, in the marina that sells pot pies that I really like, but it's very expensive. But pot pie is like $12, like $12 for a single pot pie, and they're around this big. Like, so I can't really just afford to be eating those every day, But if anybody wants to hit the super chat, hit the PayPal, I can go get some pot pies, Let's drop all that in. Actually, you might want to hit the Cash App. I'll go buy some pot pies. I'll do the taste test for you guys. It's starting a business easier. Starting a business in Tanzania is very difficult, especially if you're African American. There's a lot of red tape, a lot of hassle they put in front of your way, and it really adds up. Check out a channel called Empress Kino, I think, or something like the Empress Kino. She'll be in the comments of my videos from time to time. Check her out. She started a business in Tanzania. She might be a better example, a better person to contact about that type of stuff. What's the cost of living in both countries? With $1,200 a month to be good in both places. $1,200 a month, you'll be straight in Egypt. $1,200 a month, you can be straight in Tanzania, depending on the lifestyle that you live. I would say in Tanzania, we were spending around $700 a month. Me and my sister combined, that was with the housekeeper, that was with food, that was with electricity, internet, that was with basically everything that we had to spend. That was with the pets as well. So around $700 a month, we were spending $693 to be exact, on a monthly basis in Tanzania. We live cheap. We don't spend a lot of money. We don't live too extravagantly. We are very simple people. Every time you see me in the video, I'll be wearing similar clothing. I just have a ton of black t-shirts, a ton of black, a ton of sweaters, and I just basically repeat them, just recycle them. So I'm not like somebody who is very extravagant living. I keep my costs to a minimum, so we were able to do $700 a month. But you might spend that whole $1,200 a month, depending on how many people, how much of a family you have. Like I talked about earlier in this video. Who asked that question? Todd. Todd, let me go ahead and talk about what I talked about earlier because you may have missed it. When it comes to moving to an African country, everybody want to ask me how much you need. First thing you need to think about is the size of your family. How big is your family? Is it just you? Is it you, your wife, and 3 kids? Is it you and your mom and your pets and your siblings? Who all is moving? That's the first thing you got to think about when it comes to how much it's going to cost you to live. You also need to think about your dietary requirements. Okay, what do you eat and how much of it do you eat? If you're somebody who's very picky and very particular, like you will not eat local food, you want to eat. You don't want to eat at a place where you see flies. You don't want to eat at a place where it might not be what we deem in America as super hygienic. and you want to eat at these only, Western style restaurants, it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you, and you're going to have to expect to pay that price. And so if you only want to eat American style foods, you're going to pay American style prices. So, you may spend $30 a day on food, do that 10 times a day. That's $300 a week. $300 a week, 300 bucks a week, $300 every 10 days. You got 3 10-day cycles in a month. That's going to be 3, 6, 9, $900. So that's already that whole 1,200. It all depends on your lifestyle, right? So what are you going to eat, and how much of it are you going to eat? I'm a skinny guy, I'm 150, 140, pounds. So I don't eat 1,000,000 pounds of food every day. I just eat what I want to eat, and then I call it a day. So I don't eat in excess, so I don't know what that's going to cost you, or what your diet looks like. Okay, and then beyond that point, it's going to look at the lifestyle. What kind of life do you want to live? I can live a very simple life. I tell that story all the time. I need 95 likes. All right, I need 95 likes. I don't understand, how you can watch somebody talk for live, for an hour, so on and so forth, and not smash the like button. Liking the video just lets YouTube know you're enjoying the content, and they share it out to more people. So it kind of helps me as a YouTuber. All right. So if you guys are enjoying the content, just like it up. Push the likes up. So let's get it to 100 and all kind of stuff. But what kind of lifestyle do you desire? I tell the story all the time. I did not have a couch in my primary dwelling for 4 years. This is my first time being in Egypt since 2018, probably having a couch in my primary dwelling. So I know how to live in a very, 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 very humble lifestyle, very humble manner. I tell you guys, like I'm not far removed from living in the homicide capital of LA, living, in Section 8 and EBT and WIC and all kind of government assistance program. Like I'm not very far removed from that. I'm maybe 3 years removed from that, So, I can live in a methodology that you may not be able to live in. And so I don't know, how much $1,200 will go for you. $1,200 for me will suffice, but $1,200 for you might be nothing. I just know how to suffer, and my tolerance for suffering is higher than a lot of people. So, I don't know the lifestyle you live, you feel me? But it could work. I've been checking out Panama too. They got pensioners, visa, and a lot of vets qualify for options and opportunities. Yeah, shout out to Panama. Do they have hot pockets here? They got hot pockets in Cairo. Smash the like button. I just like you. Thank you, Omar. Appreciate you. We're 1 like away from 100 likes. Go for it. Don't limit yourself to one place. If it's a good have options, I'll consider Panama as well. Yeah, big ups to Panama. Big ups to everywhere that anybody wants to go. That's respecting the black race. That's all I care about. Are they having respect for the people overall? Yeah. I don't need too much. So it'll be easy, but it will be hard going without certain foods. Yeah, 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 most definitely. You're talking too fast. Okay, am real life tours. If I'm talking too fast, or big money lows, big money lows. That's all I know about. 101 likes. Great job, fam. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. All right. If you guys are enjoying this content, man, you know how to, you can support the No Limit Eddie channel in multiple ways. Multiple ways. You can hit the PayPal, guys. You can donate to the PayPal. You can hit the Cash App as well. You can hit the you can hit the super chat, which is that money sign icon in the chat. Click on that, buy a super chat or buy a super sticker. Because hitting the super chat, hitting the super sticker, hitting the PayPal, hitting the Cash App, all those things, man, it really are beneficial and helpful for the overall income of the channel. You guys know how that type of stuff goes. So yeah, man, if you guys want to see more content, I always, how do you call it? Appreciate the super chats, appreciate the cash, appreciate the PayPal, appreciate all that type of stuff, definitely. How's the music scene in both TZ and Egypt? Man, slow down, accept the criticism. Don't tell me what to accept. How's the music scene in both TZ and Egypt? Well, it's pretty plain, it's pretty simple. Tanzania, they listen to more rap music. It's positive, it's progressive, but in reality, it's real toxic at the same time. It's basically like the same rap music you listen to in the States. Women twerking and getting money this. I don't know if to talk about drugs. I don't know if to talk about drugs in the music. I don't know. But I know that guy Diamond Platinum was on cigarette advertisements in Tanzania, and it made me lose a lot of respect for him. He's trying to promote cigarettes to the youth, you know. But as far as all the other stuff goes, man, it's kind of wild. It's kind of wild. Music is basically the same as it is in America, but they do have some positive songs there as well. They have maybe a couple songs they replay. Every country that I've been to in Africa, is they repeat the same songs. They have a playlist of around 10 songs, and they play them every day. The music in Egypt, you don't like the music in Egypt. The music in Egypt is wild. The music in Egypt is very wild. It's very wild. It's shit. How you describe the music in Egypt? How would you describe the music in Egypt? Yeah, it's very unique. It's not like anything I've ever heard in America. It's not like anything I heard in Mexico. I never heard no type of music like this. It's wild. Um, and they love it. But the music is very dangerous. I'm scared about what they say in this music because when you get into an Uber and they play these certain songs, I'm talking about they can go from a regular driver to like NASCAR. Like when they play these certain songs, like me and Shan know these songs. When they play them, it's like you need to buckle up and just be ready because they're about to start swerving in and out of traffic. They're about to start going the opposite way. They're about to start like putting one hand on cereal, start smoking a cigarette, and like doing this type of stuff. Like I don't know what they say in these songs in Egypt, but they turn up to a new level. They turn up to a new level, and so the music is wild in Egypt, but it was wild in TZ too. But it's more calm in TZ at the same time. Yeah, you need to be careful with that. Like you gonna know that song. That's how I go. I don't know what they're saying, but that's the rhythm. Like when you start hearing that, it's about to get wild. It's about to get wicked. So they played a different version of Meek Mill intro. They might be. They're playing something wild. I don't know if they're playing like, I don't know, Tupac type meet, some type of, Picture Me Rolling. I don't know what they're playing, but it gets crazy. But they play the same song over and over. And then also when you get into Uber, they'll play recitations. I don't know if that's how you say it. Recitations, or when they're basically reciting of the Quran. Like they'll play those as well a lot in the cars. Um, oh, I used to think Eddie was talking fast, and I just realized I was listening slow. Yeah, that could be what it is. Maybe listening slow. A lot of people try to tell me to slow down, this and this, but this is just how I talk, and that's why when you kind of look down, right underneath it says no limit Eddie. It doesn't say whoever that commenter was doesn't say who told me to take the criticism. It doesn't say Amira Life Tours. If it said Amira Life Tours, then maybe that you can slow down, but it says no limit Eddie. So no limit Eddie talks. I no limit Eddie talks, and if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. It's a sad reality, but you don't control any people don't control anything over here. They can request things, and I see a lot of people talk about it, and I can say, okay, then people are not understanding, people are not hearing, but clearly people are understanding what I'm saying because they're able to say, oh, I didn't know they did this, or oh, da da da. So that's kind of how it is. We got Iron the King's daughter in the building. She said, "What up, Eddie? I'm out here living. How you doing? How you doing? We love Eddie. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The streets already know what it is, But when it comes to some people that's new to the channel, the problem is people think that this is some type of safe space where they can come in here and they can just say whatever they want to say, and I'm like, oh, yes, sir, yes, master, and all kind of stuff like that. I'm a ruthless individual. How do you think I survived in Africa for this long? I'm ruthless. I don't just listen with somebody. I can't just get somebody just can't tell me something to do and I'm just going to immediately do it. That's just foolishness. I'll be scanned out of my mind. I'll be scared out of my mind already. I know they playing that Beware the Boys Remix Jay-Z. I don't know what to be playing, Dom. I don't know what to be playing, but they start turning up, Big fact. Yeah, it gets wild out here, man. It gets wild out here, but it definitely ain't no safe space, You gotta be ruthless, you gotta talk how you talk, and people gotta respect it or you don't respect it. I'm a grown man, I accept if somebody's trying to be creative about it, but the first thing you say is slow down. You don't even say, "Oh, I enjoy your channel," or "I couldn't understand what you said. Could you repeat this portion?" It's like I got an email the other day. I'm gonna talk about this too. Do you see brothers with long dreads? Yes, you do see people with long dreads and long hair locked down upon for men. Yeah, there's people with locks out here in Egypt. It's common for Egyptians to wear locks. LO, when you log off, go listen to it. I don't listen to music, guys. I don't know if you guys knew that, but I do not listen to music. I haven't listened to music for probably like a while. Just because I think it's only listen to a certain type of music, and that music is not representative of the space that I want to be in, and thus I don't listen to music. I don't listen to no Hebrew music. I don't listen to Christian music, Bible music. I don't listen to that type of stuff. I listen to music from the trenches only, and so because of that, I'm no longer in the trenches. So my mind shouldn't be in the trenches, and thus I don't listen to trench music. So I don't listen to music at all. So I don't listen to music, guys. That may be an interesting fact for some people, but Nipsey Hussle, I love Nipsey, but I just don't listen to the music because I'm not in that space anymore. But yeah, big ups to all the rap artists that are trying to be positive. No, when the Quran is playing, they actually are still pretty wild. They actually are still pretty wild. I was in the Uber with somebody yesterday. They were playing a very like raunchy rap, like American rap song, and the mosque was going off. Like they do the prayer calls. When he drove by the mosque, he literally turned the song off. He literally paused his radio, drove by the mosque, and they put the song back on. It was wild, man. It was wild. I was dying laughing when I saw him do that. But yeah, he was listening to a very raunchy rap song from America, and then he paused it when he went by the mosque, and then put it back on after he passed out the way of it. It was crazy. But yes, dreadlocks are common out here for Egyptians to have. I saw like 2 people with it today, long ones too, like low-key to their knees. A lot of people from I think like the southern portion, like the Aswans and stuff like that, be having the dreads and such. But big ups to everybody on this live, man. I appreciate all you guys. I feel like there was a question I was in the middle of answering or something like that. Oh yeah, so I got an email the other day and somebody trying to press me about telling them what city that I'm in Egypt, and I need to answer their question and all kind of stuff like that. And it was very rude and very disrespectful, and I don't understand how people think they can just tell another grown man what he needs to do. I don't understand that. Why people think they can pressure me into doing what they want me to do and not even be kind about it, not even be respectful about it. So I'm getting tired of people like that. And if you send me an email and it's just not even courteous, but you want me to do something for you, I just delete those type of emails just so you guys know. Like, don't talk to me crazy like that. Talk to me with proper respect. How are social classes set up in the countries? I don't know about the social classes, to be honest. All I know, is that people just live their lives, overall, people in Egypt, I can't say I see classes. Some people I feel like low-key everybody in Egypt has money. They just show it differently, because there'll be people who just look normal, but they'll be spending a couple like £1,000 on groceries, like with no problem, buying TVs and all kind of stuff like that, just regular lifestyle. So people spend more money than I spend in stores every time I go in there. I'm the poor one when I go into the stores a lot of times, let's be honest. They just be spending racks in these stores. So a lot of Egyptians be having bread, I'll be honest with you. You'll see some very, very nice G-Wagons, you'll see, BMWs and things like that. And they're buying these things cash. So people just have money here in Egypt. In Tanzania, and it's kind of hard for me to tell who has money, who doesn't have money in Egypt, because people just live. Overall, the way of living is better in Egypt than it is in Tanzania. I'll just be honest. It's flat out. People have more money here than they do in Tanzania. Now, in Tanzania, however, I think there is a more distinct level of classes. I think there's definitely a rich and definitely a poor, and a poor is really poor, and a rich is rather rich. So, but I didn't really come across that many rich Tanzanians when I was there. I didn't really come across so many rich Tanzanians when I was there, but I know that for a fact they do exist. And they do, own property, own businesses, and things of that nature. But I didn't really run across too many of them, but I ran across a few. But again, in a place like TZ, everybody's black, so they can't really be divided by race. I don't know I wonder if it's a tribal thing. Maybe some tribes were able to adapt better, or I don't know. I've observed Emil Like Tours making rude comments on several other YouTube channels. I think he's an older man from Jamaica who currently lives in Rwanda. Oh, okay. Well, big ups to that guy. Maybe he thought he would come here and try to talk to me any type of way, but he realized that's not how it works. That's not how No Limit Eddie, because it's like it's I mean it's just a way to do it, like if he was to my face, would he tell me slow down and all that stuff, or would he do it in a manner where it's more respectful? Like, yo, I can't even understand what you're saying, bro. Like, repeat that real quick or something like that. And I can say, oh, my bad. I know I talk fast and go on like that, but it's just a way to go about it. It's just about a way to go about it, but respect is number one. Your respect is everything. Respect got to be given. I had a couple close calls in TZ where I was really going to fight a couple people just for my respect. Because you can't just really move and operate it on anybody in any type of way, because you don't know what somebody may take respectfully or disrespectfully. And you gotta be, if you're gonna talk crazy, you gotta be ready to expect craziness to come about. And me personally, I'm willing to go to an extreme about the respect. I'm willing to go to an extreme about the respect. Most people are not willing to go to that level about it. And so most people will bow down after a while. Like, hold on, like where you want to take it? Most people don't want to take it to that extent, and they'll shy away pretty quickly. So how that type of stuff goes. We got Kid Greatness in, but Kid Greatness, man, where the heck have you been? You'll be hitting me up. Yo, where's Kid Greatness? Where's Kid Greatness? Oh, what happened to Kid Greatness? You know what happened to him? I'm like, man, he's a grown man. What I need to know where he at? But shout out to Kid Greatness, man, for popping in. somebody actually in this live stream, actually said that you were missing. I don't understand. Why they come talking wild like that? Hello, we want to get up a few people. Yeah. We had a couple of close calls. And people can tell you, like I really will. I'll go to an extreme about the respect aspect, because I don't like to disrespect. And once you let somebody disrespect you once, then it kind of goes into a cycle where you can't end it. So growing up where I grew up, you learn that you have to be willing to fight for you can't lose the respect, because once you lose it, it's hard to get it back. And then you got to go to an extreme to get it back, and then that's how you end up going to jail and different things like that. So it's not worth it. You gotta let people know from the beginning. Okay, you just don't play with him. Just don't play with him. And that makes your life a lot easier. They said, "What up to Shay?" We got Miss Wenda in the building. What up, Miss Wenda? I'm in Thailand. Oh, she's sliding out to Thailand. Okay, bet. Are you gonna be making videos again, or what's up? Hey, shout out to Kid Greatness, guys. Kid Greatness was, I think, the first or second interview I had on my channel, so big ups to him. And he was in, how do you call it? Where was he at? He was in Tanzania in Dar es Salaam. He said now he's over in Thailand. I think there's another YouTuber in Thailand right now too. Her name is Good Energy. She's over in Thailand. One of my favorite little black, how you call it? Like, how you call them? Expat channels. I really like her channel. She was in Mexico. Now I think she's over in so-and-so, over in Thailand or something like that. Hey, they gotta call this live. We're flying to Kenya this weekend. What? Flying to Kenya? That's dope. What's your flight look like? Like, what are the layovers looking like? Yeah, I'm gonna get back on the video ground. Okay, bet. Shout out to Kid Greatness, man. Shout out to Kid Greatness. I'm out here in Egypt, man. Still enjoying my time. If you ever come out this way, definitely let me know. How long you plan on being in Thailand? Ty said, yeah, energy's up. Yeah, I like her channel, man. I like her channel a lot. And she overall is rather funny as well. She don't really tolerate the nonsense either, so I like her channel. I ain't been live in so long. Oh yeah, Mike and Jazz just dropped in the PayPal. If you guys hit the PayPal, feel free to do that. If you guys want to hit the Super Chats, feel free to do that as well. We also have Cashapp, PayPal, and Super Chats. Super Chat is a money sign icon in the chat. Click on that, buy a Super Chat or a Super Sticker. Goes a long way in supporting the Low Limit Eddie channel for sure. Okay, this actually is her channel right here, guys. Empress Kino. So if somebody asked about starting a business in Tanzania, I told you guys she started a business in Tanzania. So she will probably be a much better guide to starting a business over in TZ. So check her out, guys. Check her out. I don't know you're playing by ear. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of how it always is. Play everything by ear. How does the visa work out in Thailand? Like, what's the visa on arrival process, and how long does it last actually? And what's the COVID restriction as well? Vaccination, no vaccination, COVID test, no COVID test. How's it rocking on that aspect? You're always in a good vibe. I like that about you. Thank you. You keep it every brother. Keep it up. Okay, appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah, you know, no, it was in this live stream. It was in this live stream that I told him he started a business, and that if anybody had a question about that, you probably would be a better resource than I would. Yeah, I always try to stay in a positive mood. I always try to stay in a positive mood. Bertha, that's like I said. I come from nothing. I come from poverty. Massive poverty too. Like I'm talking about. I got a house tour. My first the house I grew up in, man. And you see that on YouTube, it's wild. Like the ceiling in the kitchen was falling down. The drawers had holes in them. I'm talking about like mold growing in the shower. Like, I live in some of the worst conditions humanly possible. And so now for me to, number one, not be on Section 8, to not be, on EBT, to not be on any type of government assistance, to be number one, a full-time entrepreneur, it's a tremendous blessing. And so, I have no choice but to be happy. I have no choice but to be happy and to be grateful for the position that I'm in life. Also, thanks for the shout out. Yeah, most definitely, most definitely. What happened to your membership? I tried to join but didn't see it before. I don't know. Some people tell me that the membership's like button pops up and disappears. So I don't know how it all works. But it should be there where the subscribe button is. But if not, I also have Patreon if you want to join the Patreon as well. If you want to hit the Patreon as well. You need the jazz if you don't want to quarantine for 10 days. Oh, okay. Wow, that's wild. Okay, so a 10-day quarantine. And is that a self-quarantine gig, or is it one of those ones that they put you in a facility themselves? And how does the quarantine work? I know in like Australia, they make you go to this little camp, look like a little FEMA camp, make you stay in there for a little while. I don't know how it works in the Philippines. Me too, bro. I'm from North Philly. I feel you. Yeah. I grew up in treacherous conditions, so now we're in a much better environment. So I always try to stay positive. Thank you guys for smashing like, man. Let's get up to 130 likes. Let's get two more of you guys. Just two more of you guys to smash a like, man. We can get up to 130. We can get up to 130. I know we can. In the hotel. Yeah. We'll see if he knows how the quarantine works. Everybody smash that like, guys. Everybody smash that like. I actually need to call my little sister after this. So I'm gonna end this live stream pretty soon. Call everybody, see what everybody got going. Okay, it's a hotel quarantine. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's not bad. Cause I don't like those. I don't like those when they put you in the camp and all that weird stuff. I ain't rocking with that. But if it's a little hotel one, that's cool. He said, "Please do better." Yeah, please do better. Come with that little tax check is good advice. Yeah. That's what I'm telling people. You got any travel plans, man? Kid, I don't like to travel, man. I really don't like to travel. I really just wanted to. I'm just somebody who wanted to move to Africa. I'm not somebody who's like a traveler. So I'm enjoying this being here in Egypt. To be honest, I don't know if you've seen my channel recently, but I got a motorcycle out here. So I've been learning to drive a motorcycle. Got the license just the other day. So I've been on the street now, riding that around. I'm kind of settled in right now, I would say, but my dad visited just like a couple months ago, 2 months ago, whatever. And he said when he comes back, he does want to travel to some other places. I think they said they may want to go to Jamaica. But we'll see. We'll see. What kind of plans they have. Maybe we can go to like another African country, maybe Nigeria, maybe Ethiopia. I think Nigeria will be dope. Everybody keeps telling me to go to Nigeria, but I would like to visit a West African country just so I can just have that off my mind, so people can see that I went there and experience it, eat some food and stuff like that. But that might be something that we do. But I don't really like traveling, man. Especially taking these COVID tests. I don't really mess with it that much. But we'll see if I travel. anytime soon, but maybe Jamaica, maybe some other African country, but we'll see. We'll see what my dad and I want to do when the summertime comes up. I watched a little bit at the beginning. Yeah. But people trying to come over here on a tax refund is not. It's not a smart idea. You know, it's not a smart idea. You got to have more money than that. Yeah. The motorcycle content is fun. The motorcycle is very fun, man. It's very fun to drive around. You know, I've been enjoying it, man, and it's intense because these people out here in Egypt drive crazy, man. The microbuses and the taxis, they'll just stop out of nowhere. It gets wild, you know, but it makes it a lot fun, a lot more fun, you know. And I'm somebody who's a big car enthusiast, you know. I'm a big car enthusiast, and so like you know, today I was enjoying my time, man. I was boom shooting the gap, boom boom boom, get in the fourth gear, gun it. You know what I mean? So it was very fun. It was very fun. So you know, and one thing I'm working on is just you know getting more in the turns and all kind of stuff like that, like turning down and kind of counter steering and stuff like that. But you know, we're having a lot of fun. We're having a lot of fun. Um, have you been to the pyramids yet? Yeah, when I went to Cairo, I saw the pyramids. I didn't go into them, but when I went to Cairo, I saw the pyramids from my hotel. When I was at the hotel, I saw them. So the Giza pyramids, I saw the three little joints and all kind of stuff, but it's nothing spectacular. My dad and my little sister and my dad's wife went to the pyramids. They said it was basically weak. You know, all stuff was taken out of them by the Caucasians, and it's no good. It's just you know, it's just there, but um, it's just there. Yeah, I've been thinking about going on a trip through the continent, checking out different places. Only spot that are open. Oh yeah, many countries drop their requirements altogether now. Yeah, 100%. How hard is it to learn to ride the bike? It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy. Like my you know, my dad basically gave me one lesson. My dad trained me on one day. You know, how to go into from neutral into first gear, and kind of like how to get the bike started without stalling it. That was the first day. He taught me that. Then after that, we didn't have any more time to ride. You know, we just had to you know take all the stuff for the trip. He went back to the States. I practiced for another week, and then I was able to ride. You know, now I'm on the streets and I'm shifting gears up and down, and you know stopping and braking and all kind of stuff like that. Pretty easy to ride. The main thing is learning how to kind of go from a stop to a start. You know, and once you kind of learn to control the clutch, once you learn to control the clutch, everything else from there is easy. And once you kind of get the bike started, everything else from there is smooth. Because once the bike is in gear, you're basically not going to stall anymore. So once you get into first gear, you know, it just boom, 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 shift up and down, shift up and down, shift up and down, and you're pretty much good to go. You pretty much only stall when you're going from neutral to first, basically. Other than that, you'll be okay. So you can definitely learn it, K greatness. It might take you about a week. You know, it might take you a day. You know, I don't know, but for me, it took about a week. Um, My boy GB said, "Congrats on 20K." I was just telling Millie you was about to hit it. Yeah, man, we hit 20K. I did a collaboration with Go Black to Africa, and you know, once that video basically went live and things like that, you know, it was a live stream, but after the live stream, a lot of people came over to the channel and subscribed up and stuff like that. So we ended up hitting 20K after that. You brave to buy a bike. I thought about buying one and but instead I decided to buy a car instead. Yeah. For me, I'm somebody who you know, I like to, you know, move around. I like to operate in a certain type of way. And so, like I said, I'm shooting the gaps, boom, boom, boom. You know, it was a fun day driving today. It was a fun day driving today. The first day I was on the road, it was taxing. It was taxing on my nervous system. I was so stressed. You know, I was so stressed. You know, I had a couple of close little calls. Then I learned, oh shoot, no, on these streets, you got to be a killer, man. You got to be ruthless because these cars will take you out. You know, so I just learned that speed is your friend. You know, speed is your friend, and that's kind of how I started to operate. You can't just maintain your lane. You cannot maintain your lane the whole time. You know, you gotta gun it, and you gotta swerve in between the cars. You gotta be ruthless. That's what I learned, and that's what I learned today. You know, driving and stuff like that. So, um, I'm a king of virtual. You know, I don't like employees. I don't like brick and mortar. I don't like having to pay rent. I don't like having to attract customers physically. I don't like anything physical business. I like everything virtual. So, you know, right now, you know, we are working on africamadeeasy.com. You know, we've been selling the courses, you know, basically e-learning business. I've been loving that process. I never sold a course before. And so this is like my first time selling courses or selling a digital product in this type of manner. And it's been actually really, really fun. You know, the response has been great. All the students have been enjoying it. You know, so you know, I think the digital product business is what I'm gonna stick to. I got some, you know, I don't like to talk too much about, you know, about stuff, but I'm enjoying digital product business. I'm looking to stick everything virtual, you know, everything virtual. I've been subbing to your channel since before you started making content, right before you did that collab with Sabbatical. What? Everybody liked the video, man. Everybody liked the video, man. Shout out to my guy Gilbert being in here. Yeah, I just think being virtual is the best way to do it, you know. Hey, let's get up to 140 likes, guys. 140 likes. I feel like going brick and mortar is going backwards. You know, what I feel like is happening now is it's going to get to the point where everything is virtual, everything is digital, everything is on a computer, and people go to a store for an experience. So big brands will be able to have stores. You know, like Amazon might end up, you know, having stores because people may want to just experience going out, and it's an experience to go to the store. Or you know, like Fashion Nova may have a store because you know they have a big online presence and they want people to have an experience going into a store. But I don't think that if you're starting a business that you start it physically anymore. You start it online, build it up from there, and then maybe go physical at some point. But that digital is insane. You know, I can sell at any given moment. There's a capacity to what a store can hold. There's no capacity whatsoever to an online store. If 1 million people are on my store at one point in time, that's possible. But you can't have 1 million people inside of a physical location. So you're always going to be limited, you know, with a brick and mortar location. And that's why it's just my mindset is so virtual, so you know, digital, that it makes sense for me. But you're paid to brick and mortar and it's a tax. Yeah, that's true. It's a tax write-off. I want to get an office so bad, man. I want to get an office so bad. I found this little co-working space. It's like I found this little co-working space. You know, what do you call it? Or like, it's like one city away. It's maybe 30 minutes away. And I just want to get an office in there just for no other reason but to have an office. I used to watch a show called Fantasy Factory with Robin Big. And ever since I saw that as a kid, I just wanted my own office. I wanted my own warehouse, like from a youth. And so I wanted to feel like fantasy so bad. I think I might go and get a warehouse there, but I'm not a warehouse, like a office there, but I'm not sure. You know, I'm not sure, but I want to do it so bad. Yeah, I'm currently, and I want to get a neon sign that got like my logo on there, like one of those neon signs you hang up on the wall. I want to put my logo on there and then hang it up to the wall. Um, yeah, I'm currently looking at trying to redesign my existence into more virtual type digital nomad type of lifestyle. Yeah, between that and crypto, seem to be the lake 100%. Empress Kina, appreciate that. I sub to your channel. Everybody sub up, man. Everybody sub up. I don't need something like that in this space. Yeah, yeah. I just love watching Fantasy Factory. Motivated me, man. It motivated me to like get a warehouse. I don't know what I was gonna do in it. I just knew from a youth I'm gonna have a warehouse one day, you know. And so I would love to get an office. I would love to get an office. And I do think that, you know, with the position that I'm getting into now, with the things that I'm doing, I'm getting tired of doing some manual tasks that I want to start outsourcing so that I can focus on really, I think I'm very good at persuasion. So like copywriting and things like that, I kind of do that well, and I would prefer to focus in on that versus actually building out the sales pages because I'm tired of doing that type of stuff. You know, building out the technical, oh, do this here, put this here, connect this to this, put this software there, use this app here there. I'm tired of doing all that type of stuff. I just want to focus on what I like doing. So, you know, definitely might do some outsourcing sometime soon. The business I started on TZ is just help others with resource connections. All my businesses are B2B. Oh, okay. All my money is made online, so you know I don't understand how the whole tax. We'll figure it out when I do the TurboTax, and I'll let you guys know a little bit probably. You know, but I don't give tax advice because I don't need Uncle Sam coming to my door, pop, 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 knocking on it, talking about, hey, you come with us, you know. And you know that's how they do, man. The tax stuff is real. If you don't get caught up doing, you know, a real crime, then they get you with tax evasion and all kind of stuff like that. So, you know, I don't give tax advice. I don't know nothing about taxes. I just know, hey, file your taxes, even if you're not living in the country. and be a positive influence in society, you know. Because the fans definitely do watch. They definitely do watch all this content. They watching all this, waiting for an opportunity, man. Waiting for an opportunity. But she said, hey, she said she's a business consultant. So if you guys need some business consulting, hit up Empress Kino. You know. Yeah. I got all my 1099s and all kind of stuff like that. So I'm just gonna, file it, how I normally file it. But I have to wait. I have a bank account that when I went back to the States, I closed it. Because it's basically useless to me out here. But because I closed it, I can't no longer access my statement. So I got to call them on Monday and get my statement sent to me so I can, have all my write-offs and all kind of stuff like that properly done. So, I got a couple of 1099s and stuff like that I, put them on to TurboTax and, do all that stuff. Yeah. So I got a couple of them to handle this go around. Uh, Todd said, "Yep, yeah, right." But man, that's it, pretty much a live stream, man. That's pretty much a live stream. I appreciate all you guys for being on here, man. I'm glad that we saw Kid Greatness in here. Big ups to him. So everybody asking where's Greatness? There he is. He's back. He's in Thailand, thugging it out. We got Empress Kino in here. If you guys want to check out her channel, always pay your taxes, guys. Keep your paperwork right. Don't get your passport. Yeah, you gotta pay your taxes. Gotta pay your taxes. So we'll get that done soon. Of course, big ups Empress Kino. She's out in Tanzania, started a business. So guys, check her out if you guys have some questions about businesses and such on and such forth. Shout out to everybody with the super chat today. Shout out to everybody with the PayPals today and the Cash Apps today. TNT Mike and Jazz will be going live later on today. TNT Mike and Jazz is probably one of the most supportive channels in the entire African diaspora space. So I would suggest you guys subscribing to them and rocking with them. They really love to support other content creators, sharing them out, making reviews about their videos and promoting anything they got going on. So check out TNT Mike and Jazz. And of course, you guys know my older sister, Cheyenne, aka Shay, has her channel, Shay Vlog, which I always recommend you guys check out and subscribe to. Watch all of her ads in the videos, watch all my ads in my videos, and share me out on TikTok, share me out on WhatsApp, share me out on all those platforms. But big ups to my guy GB as well. Went to high school with him, so big ups to everybody. But we can go ahead and sign off today's live stream. Much love to everybody. See you guys in the next one. Yah willing. Peace.